Welcome to Class 8 Mathematics Chapter Power Play. Today we will learn how a single number like 64 cubed can hide inside it many different powers. 64 cubed, 192 to the power 8 and 32 to the power -5. We will unwrap each of these in three completely different ways. We break down questions step by step to help you understand better. Hit like and subscribe to support the channel. Before we tackle our problems, let us recall the golden rule. When a power is raised to another power, the exponents multiply. Num to the power a raised to the power b equals n to the power a times b. Let us quickly verify with 4 squared cubed. 2 times 3 equals 6, so 4 squared cubed equals 4 to the power 6. The rule works. This one rule is our Swiss Army knife today. Let us start with 64 cubed. The trick is, can we write 64 itself as a power of something smaller? Let us hunt. 2 squared is 4, 2 cubed is 8, 2 to the 4th is 16, 2 to the 5th is 32, and 2 to the 6th is 64. There it is. But wait, 8 squared is also 64, and 4 cubed is 64 too. 3 different ways to write 64 as a power. Way 1. We know 64 equals 2 to the 6th, so 64 cubed becomes 2 to the 6th. Cubed. Now apply our golden rule. 6 times 3 equals 18. So 64 cubed equals 2 to the power 18. Way 2. 64 also equals 8 squared. So 64 cubed becomes 8 squared cubed. 2 times 3 is 6, giving us 8 to the power 6. Way 3. 64 equals 4 cubed. So 64 cubed becomes 4 cubed cubed. 3 times 3 is 9. Giving us 4 to the power 9. And here is the beautiful result. 64 cubed equals 2 to the power 18 equals 8 to the power 6 equals 4 to the power 9. 3 completely different ways to write the same number. Beautiful. Now what if we try to break the power itself instead of breaking the base? Now part 2. 192 to the power 8. In part 1, we broke the base 64 into 4 cubed. Then 2 to the 6. We could do the same here. 192 divided by 3 is 64, and we already know how to break 64. But let us try a completely new way. Instead of breaking the base, let us break the exponent itself. The question only asks for different ways of writing, so splitting the power of 8 into a product works perfectly. 8 equals 1 times 8. 8 equals 2 times 4. 8 equals 4 times 2. Each pair gives us a different way to write our power. Way 1. 1 times 8 equals 8. So 192 to the 8th equals 192 to the 1st raised to the 8th. Way 2. 2 times 4 equals 8. So 192 to the 8th equals 192 squared raised to the 4th. Way 3. 4 times 2 equals 8. So 192 to the 8th equals 192 to the 4th squared. Each time, the exponents multiply back to 8. Here are all 3 ways together. 192 to the 8th equals 192 to the 1st raised to the 8th equals 192 squared raised to the 4th equals 192 to the 4th squared. 2 down. But what happens when the exponent is negative? Part 3. 32 to the power -5. A negative exponent, do not panic, the same rule still works. We just need to watch our signs carefully. First, can we write 32 as a power? Let us check powers of 2. 2 squared is 4, 2 cubed is 8, 2 to the 4th is 16, and 2 to the 5th is 32. There we go. Way 1. Decompose the base. 32 equals 2 to the 5th. So 32 to the power -5 becomes 2 to the 5th raised to -5. Apply the rule. 5 times -5 equals -25. Positive times negative gives negative. So we get 2 to the power -25. Way 2. Split -5 as -1 times 5. So 32 to the power -5 equals 32 to the -1 all raised to the 5th. Now, 32 to the -1 is 1 over 32. So this becomes 1 over 32 raised to the 5th. Take the reciprocal first, then raise to the positive power. Way 3. Now flip the split. -5 also equals 5 times -1. So 32 to the power negative 5 equals 32 to the fifth, all raised to negative 1. Anything raised to negative 1 is just its reciprocal. So this becomes 1 over 32 to the fifth. Power first, then take the reciprocal. Notice way 2 and way 3 are mirror images of each other. And here are all three ways. 32 to the power negative 5 equals 2 to the power negative 25 equals 1 over 32, all raised to the fifth equals 1 over 32 to the fifth. Ways 2 and 3 are mirror images. Reciprocal then power, or power then reciprocal. Even with negative exponents, the same golden rule works beautifully. 2 strategies, 1 rule. Strategy 1, decompose the base, like turning 64 into 2 to the sixth. Strategy 2, decompose the exponent into a product, like splitting 8 into 2 times 4. Both strategies are always available to you. Pick whichever feels simpler. And for negative exponents, the same rules apply. Just watch your signs. The golden rule powers both strategies. The same number can wear many different exponential outfits, and now you know exactly how to switch between them. That flexibility is what makes power so powerful. Keep learning and keep growing. See you in the next question.